approaching the gate. They're at the post. Now they're moving into the gate. They're off and running.
Hello, Billy Ho here, and this is going to be a preview of the Met Mile Graded One Stakes race on the undercard of the Belmont racing card, June 10th. And I really like this field. It's a solid field. It's got several 2022 Kentucky Derby Triple Crown contenders in it. So that's really interesting to me. I'm going to go over the possible entries, give some thoughts on the horses, and just give a general preview. And hopefully we'll find something that we're nobody else I'll be looking at. So appreciate everybody joining me. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for all the great thoughts, and keep the comments rolling. And we're going to talk a lot about these guys here in the next couple of minutes. So smash that like, and let's go. And just to break down the Met Mile, it is a one-turn mile classic style race, but it's more like a glorified sprint. The most of the horses in here are sprinters, and the elite of that class. I'm going to start. I was going to start with Elite Power, who had 6 wins in a row, but coming off a 90-day rest, he's actually going to be pointing toward the True North Grade 2, which is even earlier on this card, same day. So Elite Power is not going to be in this race. A horse that I was pretty high on in the Derby last year, Kentucky Derby, Taba, who won the Run Happy Stakes at 7 furlongs way back in December at Santa Anita, was a very impressive win to close out the 3-year-old season, but not a great start to this season. Had the 8th place finish in his only race in the Saudi Cup. He's got all kinds of speed and talent to win this race, and Bob Baffert's really been training him hard leading up to this race. Most recent work was May 27th at 7 furlongs, went in 125.60. So I think this horse is going to be one of the classier horses in the race. Definitely another Derby horse who kind of fell on his face that back then was White Abario. I had some interest in him last year, but he didn't come to play that day. They sent him out for an optional claiming allowance for pretty cheap at 7 furlongs at Gulfstream, which he won. So I don't know, the whole Saffie Joseph suspension and where that investigation's at. I'm not comfortable with it. Then he's going to be sent over to the Rick Dutrow barn, who is probably the biggest violator in the New York Racing Association. He just came off a 10-year suspension for doping horses, and probably a 79th suspension or fine or both. So it's really insane. I almost feel bad for the horse, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's enough on him. The next horse, actually, I think might be becoming the one to beat, Cody's Wish. That big win on Derby Day in the Churchill Sprint at 7 furlongs. One really tough race. Now he's won 8 out of 9, going all the way back to October of 2021. So, I mean, he feels like a really great fit for the Belmont surface. And I hear buzz around the track that he's looking real fast on Big Sandy. So one to beat. The next horse I wanted to talk about is Repo Rocks. He himself has won 5 of his last 6, including a Grade 3 Westchester Stakes at the same distance at Belmont, 5-5, May 5th. So he beat a very formidable horse in Zandon. He beat him soundly that day, too. His previous race, he was upset in the Carter handicap at Aqueduct. It was upset by 17-1 Doppelganger, who was also in this race. And that was a huge effort by Doppelganger. I don't expect him to repeat that. It's really hard for long shots to win these big stakes races and then try to repeat their performance. So, but I think Repo Rocks bounced back just fine from the upset at Aqueduct. and so he'll be ready to go. Dr. Chevelle is an interesting case. 5 straight wins back in 2021 and looked really good, but then was sidelined almost the entire 2022 season. He went overseas and then came back with some bone bruising, so they just shelved him. And he did get a 3-horse workout sprint, so to speak, at Santa Anita 3 weeks back, 3-horse race, which he won. So, I guess that's a workout for you. But that's a long way from beating this kind of company. So he's one to watch down the road, though. I'd like to see if he actually gets back to some form. Another big horse in the race, Smile Happy, won the Ali Sheba on Kentucky Oaks Day a few weeks back. Won that one at a mile and a 16th. So this is going to be kind of a cutback race. And won it on the front end, and the turnback sounds like a pretty good setup for him. He was another Kentucky Derby horse, and another one also was Charge It. Also ran. He was 1 for 3 this year, and actually, I wanted to look at this Oaklawn handicap real quick because he's the number 7 horse here, and if you see him coming down the stretch, he looks like he's going to make a move to win this race, but then lugs in badly and has to pull back. Was 9-5 favorite in that race, so actually, I wasn't real high on the horse, and I thought he looked like he was laboring trying to keep up, but then makes this move coming down the stretch, and unfortunate not to win the race, really. Um, Also, another one is Slow Down Andy, was a Grade 2 stakes winner in 2022, but he's making his 2023 debut versus some steep competition. So I'm probably going to pass on him. But really, there are a few probably other possible ones, but I'll wait for more information on that. I just wanted to kind of break down these alsos, and like I said, I think the one to beat is Cody, and Repo Rocks is going to be up there, I do believe, and I also feel pretty good about Smile Happy. I'm going to have another update on Met Mile, I think, as we get more like post positions and a final draw. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and till the next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks.